Since relocating her talk show production to New York City, Clarkson has spent time living in Manhattan while maintaining Montana as her emotional home base. Her collection of homes reflects both her success and her desire to create stable environments for her family despite a demanding career. While Clarkson's professional life has been filled with achievements, her personal life has often been far more complicated. Her relationship with music manager few entertainers have experienced a journey quite like Kelly Clarkson's. What began with a talented young woman from Texas chasing a dream has evolved into one of the most remarkable success stories in modern entertainment. More than 2 decades after winning the first season of American Idol, Clarkson remains a dominant force in music, television, and business. Today, she is far more than a singer. She is a Grammy-winning artist, Emmy-winning television host, entrepreneur, author, Las Vegas headliner, and devoted mother. Along the way, she has navigated immense personal challenges, including a highly publicized divorce and profound loss, while continuing to reinvent herself professionally. As of 2026, Kelly Clarkson stands as one of the most respected and versatile figures in entertainment. Her story is not simply about fame or fortune. It's about resilience, authenticity, and a determination to keep moving forward no matter what life brings. Kelly Clarkson's estimated net worth in 2026 is around $50 million. While that figure alone is impressive, what makes her financial success particularly noteworthy is the diversity of the income streams behind it. Music remains a foundation of her career. Since her breakthrough in 2002, Clarkson has sold more than 25 million albums and over 50 million singles worldwide. Those sales continue to generate substantial royalties, ensuring that her music catalog remains a valuable asset years after release. However, television has become equally important to her success. Since debuting in 2019, The Kelly Clarkson Show has established itself as one of America's most successful daytime programs. The show earned critical acclaim and multiple Emmy Awards, including recognition for Clarkson's warm and relatable hosting style. After 7 successful seasons, Clarkson announced that the current season would be the show's final chapter. Rather than fading away, the program is ending while still enjoying strong ratings and industry respect, a decision that reflects Clarkson's desire to leave on her own terms. Another major contributor to her earnings has been The Voice. During her time as a coach, Clarkson became one of the competition's most popular personalities. Reports suggest she earned approximately $14 million per season during several of her appearances on the show, making it one of the most lucrative chapters of her television career. Beyond television and music, Clarkson has expanded her brand through partnerships, publishing, and entrepreneurship. Her children's book series, inspired by her daughter River Rose, became a bestseller and introduced her to a new audience of young readers and families. Perhaps the most significant recent development came in 2025 when Clarkson launched her own independent record label, High Road Records. After spending more than 2 decades working within the traditional music industry structure, she decided to take complete control of her creative output. The label's first major release was her independent single, Where Have You Been?, a genre-blending ballad that showcased her artistic freedom and confidence. The song marked more than a new release. It symbolized a new phase of ownership and independence. Meanwhile, Clarkson's Las Vegas residency has become another major success story. Her performances at Caesar's Palace have attracted tremendous demand, leading to additional dates being added throughout 2026. The residency demonstrates that audiences remain eager to experience her powerful vocals and charismatic stage presence live. Taken together, these ventures reveal a carefully built empire rather than a career dependent on a single source of income. Kelly Clarkson has often described herself as a homebody, but her real estate portfolio suggests a homebody with exceptional taste. Among all her properties, her Montana ranch holds the most personal significance. Clarkson has repeatedly referred to it as her forever home, a place where she and her children can escape the pressures of celebrity life and enjoy privacy. The ranch gained attention during her divorce proceedings, becoming one of the most contested assets in the legal battle. Ultimately, Clarkson retained ownership, ensuring that the property remained a permanent part of her future. Over the years, she has also owned impressive homes across the country. In Tennessee, she sold a sprawling mansion featuring luxury amenities, including multiple bedrooms, extensive outdoor spaces, and waterfront access. In California, she purchased a beautiful property in the exclusive Toluca Lake neighborhood of Los Angeles. The traditional style home combines elegance with comfort and reflects Clarkson's preference for warm, welcoming living spaces. She also previously shared a custom-built farmhouse in Encino with her former husband. The property included numerous luxury features, from professional-grade kitchens to a home theater and expansive guest accommodations. Brandon Blackstock initially appeared to be a modern fairy tale. The pair first met in the mid-2000s and later reconnected as their friendship evolved into romance. Their relationship progressed quickly. Blackstock proposed in 2012, and the couple married in 2013 during a ceremony in Tennessee. Together, they welcomed 2 children, daughter River Rose and son Remington Alexander. Throughout her career, Clarkson has consistently emphasized that motherhood is her most important role, often speaking about her children with pride and affection. From the outside, the marriage appeared strong. However, behind the SC, in 2020, Clarkson filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. What followed was a lengthy and highly publicized legal battle involving financial disputes, property disagreements, and professional conflicts. The divorce was officially finalized in 2022, but the emotional impact lingered long afterward. Clarkson transformed much of that pain into art through her album Chemistry. The project explored the complexities of heartbreak, disappointment, anger, healing, and acceptance. Rather than presenting a simple narrative, the album offered a deeply honest portrait of a relationship's rise and fall. Then another unexpected tragedy arrived. In 2025, Brandon Blackstock passed away following a battle with melanoma. The news shocked many observers and introduced an entirely new layer of grief into Clarkson's life. Regardless of the difficulties that had existed between them, Blackstock remained the father of her children. His death meant that River and Remington were facing profound loss, and Clarkson immediately shifted her focus toward supporting them. For many fans, the situation highlighted Clarkson's strength as a parent. Despite years of legal conflict and personal pain, her primary concern remained helping her children navigate one of the most difficult experiences imaginable. To fully appreciate Clarkson's accomplishments, it's important to remember where she began. Kelly Brianne Clarkson was born on April 24, 1982, in Fort Worth, Texas, and raised primarily in nearby Burleson. She grew up in a working-class family and experienced significant changes when her parents divorced during her childhood. That early hardship would later influence much of her songwriting and emotional depth as an artist. Interestingly, music was not always her primary focus. As a child, she showed interest in writing, art, and even marine biology. Her path changed when a teacher heard her singing and encouraged her to join the school choir. The decision proved life-changing. By the time she graduated from high school, Clarkson possessed extraordinary vocal talent. Rather than pursuing college, she moved to Los Angeles to chase a music career. The experience was far from glamorous. She faced rejection, struggled financially, and even lost her apartment in a fire. Eventually, discouraged and nearly out of options, she returned to Texas. Many aspiring performers would have given up. Clarkson didn't. In 2002, she auditioned for a new television competition called American Idol. Few could have predicted the cultural phenomenon the show would become, or that Clarkson would emerge as its first champion. Her victory instantly transformed her life. The debut single, A Moment Like This, became a massive hit and introduced her to millions of listeners. Her first album achieved commercial success, but it was her second album breakaway that elevated her to superstardom. Songs like Since You've Been Gone, Behind These Hazel Eyes, and Because of You became defining tracks of the era. The album sold millions of copies worldwide and earned Clarkson multiple Grammy Awards. More importantly, it established her as far more than a reality television winner. She became a legitimate recording artist with staying power, credibility, and one of the most recognizable voices in popular music. One of the most common questions surrounding Clarkson today concerns her romantic life. As of 2026, she is publicly single. What makes her approach refreshing is her honesty. Rather than presenting a carefully crafted celebrity narrative, Clarkson openly discusses the realities of balancing work, parenting, and personal happiness. She has explained that her demanding schedule leaves little room for dating. Between raising 2 children, managing her career, and overseeing multiple business ventures, relationships are not currently her primary focus. Her children have even expressed their own opinions on the subject. According to Clarkson, they have occasionally encouraged her not to date at all, preferring to keep their family dynamic unchanged. Clarkson has handled those conversations with her trademark humor, while also reminding her children that adults need companionship and affection too. Public speculation about potential relationships occasionally surfaces, as it does with many celebrities. However, Clarkson has remained private regarding her personal life and has not confirmed any serious romantic involvement. The most striking aspect of her current situation is the absence of urgency. She is not chasing a relationship for the sake of being in one. Instead, she appears